Hello, welcome to the class of HTML5 programming. So today we are going to discuss about how to declare the Descendant Selector and Grouping Selector in HTML program. So let's start with the Descendant Selector, how to declare it in the HTML program. So here I have designed this program to declare this selector. So CSS Descendant Selector is used when we want to specify an element within the context of its container element. And to configure a descendant selector, list the container selector followed by the specific selector that you want to style. Like here in the head section, I use the style element. So in between style element, I use the mean. After that, I declare the paragraph and then the declaration part. So you come up to the body part where I have declared this main section, and in main section I declare these 3 paragraphs, and these 2 paragraphs are out of this main section. So I want to add the style to these 3 paragraphs. For that, I write here the main followed by its container element, that is paragraph element, and after that its declaration. Its background color must be in cyan color. So here this main and P. So here these 2 parts are declaring the descendant selector because we are using a specific element to declare this with the container element. Like here this main element, this is the main element, and after that P is the main element, and where this main section is its container element. So to look how it will display in the browser, let's look at this. Go to run and click to launch in Chrome. So look at this, will look like this. So these 3 paragraphs will have the background color as cyan, and these 2 paragraphs will don't have any of the background color. So it means the section which will cover up in this main section will have this style, that is background color as cyan, and these 2 paragraphs are out of the main section, so they don't cover up with this style. Here also we have used this one element known as span element. So this span element defines a section on a web page that is not physically separated from other area. So this formatting is also known as the inline display. So it means this paragraph is not separated from these 2 paragraphs that are declared above. This is the part of this, but these 2 paragraphs. So it means span element is used to over a web page to declare that this paragraph is not physically separated from these 2 paragraphs. So this is how we can declare the descendant selector in HTML program. So let's now look at the grouping selector. So here I designed this program to declare this CSS grouping selector. So here you can see that in the head section I declare this style element, and in between style element I use this part heading as H1 as selector, H2 as a selector, and P as a selector, and with the declaration part like text alignment to the center and color to be blue. And same with this H2 selector, I have declared the same styling, like text alignment must be in center and color must be in blue. And for paragraph also I declared the same styling. So the grouping selector are used if there are elements with the same style definition, then we have to use grouping selector to minimize the code. So to group selector, separate each selector with a comma. So to group these selector, we have to separate these selector by comma mark, comma P. So now you can remove this from here. First of all, let's see how it will be displayed in browser. Save this and go to run and launch in Chrome. So it will display like this. So if we make changes here, like we are adding comma and after that H2 and comma and P. Now remove this part from here to declare the grouping selector. Now save the program and refresh the browser. So you can notice there is no change if we declare these different selectors altogether. So this is how we can declare the grouping selector. So this is all about the descendant selector and grouping selector in HTML program. Thank you.